Welcome to microcontroller module. In this module, we will learn about the various features, instruction sets, architecture of microprocessors, microcontrollers, and other embedded system components and devices. Disclaimer: the content included in this slide is only for indicative purpose and to remind the sequence of delivery. Students are advised to refer to textbooks, reference books, and supplementary materials recommended in the module information guide for more complete understanding of the topic. Unit Overview. Introduction to Microcontrollers. The learning outcome of this unit is to describe and differentiate microprocessors and microcontroller systems. You can refer to books and e-resources. On completion, you need to solve Activity 1. This unit is required for closed book test and lab assessments. Learning outcome. On the successful completion of the unit, students should be able to describe and differentiate microprocessor and microcontroller systems. Digital computer. A digital computer is a programmable machine specifically designed for making computations. It has four main components: the central processing unit, also as CPU, the main memory, the input devices and output devices. Figure shows the block diagram of the digital computer. The main part is the CPU, which consists of the ALU, arithmetic logic unit, the registers and timing and control unit. The other blocks are the memory, the input devices and the output devices. The CPU. The CPU is the heart of the computer. It is mainly used for fetching instructions and data from the peripheral devices, perform the arithmetic operations and logical decisions, and control the operation of all other units. Major sections of the CPU are the arithmetic and logic unit, registers, and timing and control units. The memory unit. It stores the program and data, the information supplied from the input unit, and it stores the output. This is connected to the CPU by means of bidirectional bus. The CPU processes the information taken from the memory and performs the operation in the ALU section. The results are then transferred to the output unit or stored in the memory for later use by the CPU. The main memory. The purpose of main memory is to store the program, to provide data to the CPU on request, to accept results from the CPU for storage. There are two types of main memories: ROM, which stands for read-only memory, contains program and it does not lose its content when the power is removed. It is non-volatile. The second one is RAM, random access memory, which can be used for reading and writing. It is used for variable data and loses its content when power is removed. It is volatile. When power up, will contain random data values. Types of ROM. mask ROM or just ROM, programmable ROMs, erasable programmable ROMs, flash, EEPROM. EEPROMs are erasable PROMs which can be erased using ultraviolet light. Flash can be erased and rewritten, usually to write blocks of data. It is slow in writing but fast in reading. Erasable ROMs are slow both in reading and writing, but good for saving configuration information. The I/O unit. The input unit consists of devices which accepts the data and instructions from the user and communicates it to the CPU. Keyboard, mouse, joystick, simple switch, etc. are the various input devices. The output unit. It provides the result of various operations performed by the CPU to the user. Printers, monitors, loudspeakers are various output devices. The microprocessor. The microprocessor is a programmable integrated device that can compute and decision-making capabilities of a computer. A silicon chip that contains a CPU is a microprocessor. In world of personal computers, the term microprocessor and CPU can be used interchangeably. The microprocessors are used as CPUs for computers. They do not have RAM, ROM, I/O on the CPU chip itself. Examples of microprocessors are 8085 from Intel and Motorola 6800. The microcontroller. It is a highly integrated chip that contains all components such as CPU, RAM, some form of ROM, I/O ports, timers, and other devices. Unlike the general purpose computer, which also includes all of these components, a microcontroller is designed for very specific task to control a particular system. Figure shows the microcontroller chip where memory, RAM and ROM, the I/O ports, A to D converters, timers, serial I/O are all on the same chip. Examples of microcontroller are 8051 and PIC 16F877A. Comparison of microprocessors and microcontrollers. Microprocessors are CPUs without memory, I/O, timers in the chip. Microcontrollers have CPU, memory, I/O, timers all in a single chip. Designers can decide the amount of RAM, ROM and I/O ports required in microprocessors. For microcontrollers, the amount of RAM, ROM is fixed. Microprocessors can be used as general purpose. Microcontrollers are used as single purpose. Application hardware size is bigger in microprocessors. For microcontrollers, the application size is small. Microprocessors operate at low speed. Microcontrollers can operate at high speed. Microprocessors require higher power consumption. Microcontrollers require low power consumption. Microprocessors have less number of pins, multifunctional. More number of pins in microcontroller are multifunctional. Microprocessor-based systems are expensive. Microcontroller-based systems are less expensive. Examples of microprocessor are 8085, 8086. Examples of microcontroller are 8051, PIC 16F 877A.